The month that was, January 1984. What did 1984 mean to you? In this month we explore invention, courage, and the small human moments that made the headlines matter. On New Year's Day, Brunei woke to independence. Fireworks lit Bandar Seri Begawan, a new flag in the dawn wind. Families lining streets to watch a small nation step forward into its own story. In Tunis, bread doubled in price and anger filled the air. Mothers shielded children as crowds ran from armored trucks, proof that hunger can topple calm faster than speeches or promises. Days later, over Lebanon, an American F-14 was shot down. Lieutenant Robert Goodman survived captivity and flew home after a door was opened by Reverend Jesse Jackson. One life, saved by conversation instead of power. A small act that echoed loudly in a divided world. Across the Atlantic, the Bell system broke apart. Payphones still rang, but the monopoly was gone. A single company turned into 7, and America learned that even dial tones can change shape. In living rooms, Van Halen's 1984 blasted from cassette decks, while the world's biggest pop star had the worst hair day in history. On a Pepsi set, pyrotechnics misfired. Michael Jackson's scalp caught fire. He staggered, then steadied. A reminder that fame is made of skin, risk, and recovery. Sport gave its own spectacles on both sides of the ocean. In Tampa, the Los Angeles Raiders crushed Washington 38-9. A Super Bowl so one-sided that even the ads had to work harder. And in England, the FA Cup delivered shock and delight. Bournemouth sent Manchester United crashing out 2-0, while Liverpool marched on toward what would become a historic treble season. 2 days later, Apple's Macintosh went on sale. Icons, mouse, and type that looked real. The future, friendly and beige, arrived on a kitchen table. Not all futures were kind. In Sofia, a passenger jet fell from a snow-white sky, breaking apart on approach to the airport. 50 souls lost in the storm as rescuers moved quietly across the frozen fields. In Belfast, a leisure centre fire claimed 6 lives as families searched through ash and twisted beams. A weekend morning turned to grief. Politics looked upward. Reagan promised a permanently crewed space station, a bold idea born in the Cold War, turning rivalry into cooperation and laying the foundation for what would become the International Space Station. January 1984 was bread and fire, cassettes and keyboards, touchdowns and terraces, rescues and promises. It felt strong as static before a storm, like the world had stepped into a brighter room. What did 1984 mean to you?